watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Well, today we're going to be looking at a premium review, which means that the knife is over $50 in the traditional realm. You can see I paid $65 for this one. Take a quick look at the packaging here. We've got the American flag from W.R. Case & Sons on the front here, the logo on the sides, and it says Tested XX on the back. And born on date for this particular knife is November 24th of 2021. Looking at model number 10728. This knife has amber bone handles with the peach seed jigging, and this is the Gunstock pattern, specifically the number 130 pattern, the larger of the two case patterns. And this one is 62-130. Okay, so what is the 10728? It is this Gunstock. Measures 3 3/4 inches long, closed. Got nickel silver bolsters on either end that are just plain. The oval shield, which is nickel silver as well. You have brass pins. All the fitting is very good. No problems with transitions to the handle. From the bolster, the pins are nice and flush. Nothing proud. Shield is well inlaid. You can see that the handle material on the front to the back matches extremely well. Again, no proud pins. Very flush. Feels good. If we look at the back, you can see the brass liners and stainless steel springs here. And we have a nice tight fit. No gaps in the springs or handles. Everything looks good there, so I'm happy with that. Closer look at the handle material here. Again, amber bone with peach seed jigging. Just really nice colored transitions from here to here. They do a really good job with their handles case. Smoothed over really well on the edges, nothing sharp. Bolsters seem well finished. No edginess to the sides. The springs are nice and flush when it's in the closed position. Again, just really well put together. No gaps or anything between the handle and the bolster. So I'm happy with that all the way around. Looks really good. So let's take a look at the blades. We have a spear point blade here. And you get the rectangular nail nick on it. Tangs seem a little large and the blade a little small for this size handle. You can see that the ratio is really not all that great. A little more handle than blade. Now that might make for a great whittling knife, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for a whittling knife, this might be the ticket with that large blade and nice little spear point. I'm sure you could do some carve work with it. But you do get a very attractive blade. It's just maybe a little small for the handle. Here's a look at the blade edge. Nice little swedge there on the end. You can see that the blade edge is maybe not as even as it could be, but it seems to be fairly consistent on both sides. Tang stamp on the main side here. We have Case XX with the 9 dots, which designates it's from 2021. And that would be consistent with the box. Get a nice pull on this. There's no half stop, but I'd say about a 7 pull on it. If we take measurements of the blade, you can see it's about 2 and 5/8 length with the tang, and then a cutting edge of about 2 1/4. But again, the ratio seems just a bit off. Seems like maybe that blade should be a little larger. Let's take a look at the secondary blade. You can see it's on the back, the nail nick. So you flip it over. And again, like the main blade, tang seems a little large. But you do have a nice attractive pen blade there. There's a look at the cutting edge on that side. If we flip it over, again, fairly consistent on both sides, even if not exactly even. Got a nice nail nick there again, and then swedging. Now this side will give you the USA and the 62130 pattern number, and then SS for the stainless steel. These are indeed Tru-sharp stainless steel blades on this particular one. I feel like for $65, it's probably one of the better handle materials that you can get from Case in the stainless. They do a pretty good job on these, and I would say it's probably one of my favorite handle materials that Case makes. Now they make a lot of great ones, so it's hard to pick a favorite, but it's definitely among my favorites that they regularly release. Again, a tight knife, well constructed. Let's take a look at the measurements of that secondary blade. So all out to the tang, 2 inches, and then you have a cutting edge just over 1.5 inches. Let's call it 1 3/8. Seems very sharp. No problem with cutting paper with this at all, right out of the box. Overall thoughts, I'm glad I bought it, but I don't know that I'll continue to buy a bunch more of these. I just feel like the blade to handle ratio is a little weird. I feel like that main blade should be a little larger, but more body and a little more length. But I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I got to experience this one. I'm happy with the build quality and the fit and finish. I just don't know about the design of that main blade. I just feel like maybe it's a little bit of a shortcoming, if you can take the pun, and would have liked to have had a little more steel there. So that really pretty much wraps up what my thoughts are on this knife. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be made aware videos when they drop. We will see you next time. Please do take care.